The Economic Freedom Fighters held its 4th Central Command Team meeting on the 3rd of the 3rd National People's Assembly at the Zebula Golf Estate in Bilabila from the 5th to the 7th of December 2025. The Central Command Team reflected on the year 2025 in relation to organizational growth, governance, and with regard to the ability of the organization to champion grassroots struggles of ordinary people and struggling communities. The theme of the EFF in 2025 was the year of the picket lines, and it was a resounding success, which reaffirmed the EFF as the weapon of the poor and an enemy of domestic and global capital. This year, we demonstrated that our struggle does not end at the picket lines. It advances directly into the chambers of parliament, where we translate the people's demand into legislative action. We decided to internalize, as a matter of fact, the guidance of Cabral, who taught us that I open quote, every practice produces theory, close quote, and that open quote, nobody has yet made a successful revolution without a revolutionary theory, close quote. Our actions, therefore, are a conscious and unapologetic application of this truth. The CCT was further appraised on the key resolutions taken by the 3rd National People's Assembly, which was to dissolve regional structures which were not fit for purpose and instead establish sub-regional structures across the country's municipalities. Further to this, a key organizational achievement for 2025 was the launch of the EFF Youth Command, succeeding the Student Command. This strategic reorganization, resolved upon by the 3rd National People's Assembly, consolidates our youth leadership and empower the next generation of fighters for the battles ahead, including the crucial 2026 local government elections. As of today, out of the 224 sub-regions in the country, the EFF has successfully set up 184 sub-regional structures, which represent an 82% completion rate towards having structures across the nation. We must applaud the successful early launches of sub-regional people's assemblies in provinces such as Limpopo and Mpumalanga, because they stand as a testament to the disciplined execution of this mandate. This is an incredible achievement, considering it was the first attempt at establishing these structures, and all sub-regional people's assemblies convened without a single incident of violence or bloodshed, and were all independently funded by sub-regional interim leadership corps and commissars who were deployed in the sub-regions. The CCT wishes to further congratulate the following provinces for reaching 100% target, meaning they launched all their sub-regions successfully. The provinces are Limpopo, Free State, Mpumalanga, Gauteng, and Northwest. This must be commended, as it is an example of fulfilling the constitutional obligation in the EFF of completing a mandated task as expected. The CCT is further pleased with the patient work being done to build genuine and organic structures in the provinces of KwaZulu-Natal, Eastern Cape, Northern Cape, and Western Cape, which are areas where the EFF has shown great potential, particularly in the 2024 national government elections. Particularly, the work in KZN has shown us that there continues to exist an appetite for the organization in the province, and such work must not be rushed and manipulated for compliance purposes, as we witnessed ahead of the elections in 2024. It is on the foundation of strong organizational structures that the EFF will turn its electoral fortunes around in the 2026 local government elections. And we wish to salute all delegates, members, and ground forces who formed part of our structures from voting districts to a branch level for delivering successful people's assemblies. As the Central Command Team reflected on the year, we made key observations on the successful organizational presence on the streets to demand the dignity of our people, but additionally on the qualitative contribution made in government. The EFF in Parliamentary Caucus was an example of excellence for the EFF and has improved in leaps and bounds as in each and every committee and all matters of national importance, the EFF was a leading figure. Our vigilance extended across all departments, including our robust engagements in the defense budget vote, where we demanded accountability for military spending and the welfare of veterans. The defeat of the value-added tax VAT increases, which were proposed by the Government of National Unity earlier this year through logical and superior logic debate by the EFF in the Standing Committee on Finance, the National Assembly, and ultimately the Western Cape High Court, remains a historical achievement for the organization. It was for the first time that the budget process was subjected to intense scrutiny, and first time that the budget process was subjected to intense scrutiny and revision. And National Treasury's neoliberal and austerity-based budgeting was confronted by the EFF, utilizing the money bill and relevant legislation
What do you do when everything is moving faster than ever? When every turn presents a challenge?